Hiya, here's part 3 of Group B strep. Basically, I just want to get straight into it. I just want to give you the symptoms. If you are carrying GBS, and I don't know, you haven't had the test or you haven't been tested, and you're completely unaware of it, basically the symptoms to look out for are raised temperature during labour, anything higher than 37.8. Labour that starts or waters that break at 37 weeks, and waters that break more than 18 hours before delivery. They're major signs of Group B strep. If you have any of them, get yourself to hospital, explain the situations, and say, I do believe this could be Group B strep. You will have antibiotics in labour. If they fail to get them into you, which, to be honest, when they did it with me, they gave me antibiotics straight away, and they gave me a double dose, literally, 2 hours before, or an hour before I had him. So there is scope, and then they monitored him for 12 hours. Now, the symptoms within a baby, if they contract it during birth, obviously is the restlessness, not taking feeds, grunting, breathing, like a grunt. And if you've got any concerns, raise it straight away, because unfortunately Group B strep in babies do carry meningitis, septicemia, which if they survive, as you know, can cause birth defects, learning difficulties, even limb amputations. The list is endless, and as I keep referring back to the website, which is gbss.org.uk, I stress to go on that, make yourself aware. There's not enough coverage about strep B, and there really needs to be. It's not a poo-hoo subject, it's something that's very serious, and the more awareness we get out there, the more babies we save, and that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. There's a test that you can do, again, that's on the website, costs £35. You get the results pretty quick, and you can even have them by text nowadays, and it just needs to, honestly, anyone that wants to become pregnant, or you're pregnant yourself, you didn't know about strep B, get it out, get this test. Get it known to anybody in your family that's thinking of having a baby or that is pregnant. I can't stress it enough. I've had strep B twice, and I was very lucky. My dear friend, she lost her little precious baby boy at less than a day old. And there's petitions always going on Facebook. There's a Facebook page. There's always stuff going on. There's always fundraising. Awareness is getting bigger and bigger, but it needs to get stronger and stronger, and get wider and wider, and that's literally all I can say. As a tube, again, I know I keep repeating myself, but please do go on that website. My poor friend, she didn't know she had Group B, as I said, and it was only until they come to her to say that Blake had an infection was she aware that she has strep B. And she was like, well, what are you talking about? And then they said to her, have you had it before? And she's like, I don't even know what you're going about. What's strep B? And it come out like that, basically. And sadly, it wasn't picked up by the medical professionals. So therefore, by that time, Blake had become seriously ill and unfortunately didn't make it. And now it's such a harrowing story, because having kids myself, I couldn't imagine, and it was preventable. If the medical professionals had picked it up earlier, it could have been preventable. Or looked at her notes, because it was in her notes. The box was ticked. There's fundraising on here. There's news about how you can get involved. There's honestly loads of things. So that's it. As I said, strep B is not something to be, excuse the pun, sneezed at. It needs to get out there widely. People need to be, every pregnant woman is at risk. Nearly every woman carries this in day-to-day life. It's not a It's not sexually transmitted disease, so it can't be caught sexually, so please don't worry about that. But it is a bacteria that lives in the vagina and the gut. I'm going to end it there because my little boy's just woke up. But any questions, shoot them at me. I will answer. Or refer back to the website, gbss.org.uk. Alright, ladies. And again, if you've had any stories, let me know. Alright, cheers. Bye.